The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela.
There's a reason why you, the chosen one, often find yourself at odds with those around you. It's not because you're difficult or hard to understand. No, the truth is they're offended because you simply don't want to be bothered. But why is that such a problem for them? Let's explore it. Being chosen one isn't just about having a special purpose or mission in life. It's also about experiencing the world through a unique lens. You process emotions, events, and even conversations on a much deeper level than most.
While others might move through life on autopilot, you're hyper-aware of your surroundings, constantly analyzing and reflecting on the significance of each moment.
This heightened sense of awareness often leads to a natural desire to withdraw from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's not that you don't enjoy company, but superficial interactions can feel overwhelming or draining. You're selective about where you invest your energy because you understand that not every situation or person is worth your time and attention. This is where the disconnect begins. Others might see your need for solitude as aloofness or even arrogance. They don't understand that your withdrawal is not a rejection of them, but rather a necessary step to maintain your own mental and emotional balance. They take offense not because of what you've done, but because they don't comprehend the depth of your journey.
Solitude for the chosen ones is not just a luxury, it's a vital part of their existence. In a world that's constantly noisy, demanding, and chaotic, chosen ones seek refuge in their own company.
This alone time allows them to recharge their spiritual and emotional batteries, providing the clarity needed to stay aligned with their purpose. When you withdraw, it's not an escape from responsibility, but a necessary retreat to gain perspective. During these moments of solitude, you're able to think more clearly, connect with your inner self, and strategize your next moves. This period of isolation is when you tap into your higher consciousness, where true inspiration and guidance come from. But here's where the tension lies. Others often misinterpret your need for solitude as avoidance or disinterest. They don't realize that this is when you're doing the most important work, the internal work that allows you to continue being the person they admire. They feel slighted when, in reality, your absence is a sign of your commitment to your own growth and, indirectly, to them as well. It's human nature to feel offended when we perceive that someone is distancing themselves from us. However, in the case of chosen ones, this offense often stems from misunderstanding rather than any actual slight. People are quick to judge what they don't understand, and when they can't comprehend your need for space, they label it as rejection. This misunderstanding can lead to strained relationships. Friends, family, and colleagues may begin to feel that you're intentionally avoiding them, not realizing that your need for space has nothing to do with them personally. They might try harder to pull you into social situations, only to be met with what they perceive as resistance or disinterest. What they don't see is that by respecting your need for solitude, they're actually supporting your journey. Instead of being offended, if they understood the significance of your alone time, they might even encourage it. Unfortunately, this level of understanding is rare, and it's easier for people to take offense than to try to see things from your perspective. But that's not your burden to bear. Your path as a chosen one often requires you to walk alone, regardless of how others interpret it. As a chosen one, it's crucial to remain steadfast in your commitment to your path, even when others don't understand. It's easy to get caught up in trying to appease those who feel offended by your need for solitude, but doing so can divert you from your true purpose. You must recall that your journey is unique, and not everyone is meant to walk it with you. Staying true to your path means setting boundaries, even when it's uncomfortable. It means politely but firmly communicating your need for space without feeling guilty about it. The people who genuinely care about you will understand and respect your boundaries, even if it takes time for them to fully grasp the reasons behind them. In the end, being a chosen one isn't about fitting into others' expectations. It's about fulfilling the mission you were meant to carry out. This often means prioritizing your own well-being and spiritual health above all else. It's a path that requires courage, self-awareness, and the willingness to be misunderstood, but it's also a path that leads to profound personal fulfillment and impact. When you choose solitude, you're not just retreating from the world, you're making a powerful statement about what matters to you. This choice demonstrates a deep commitment to your inner work, showing that you value growth, clarity, and purpose over superficial connections. It's a bold move that sets you apart and solidifies your identity as a chosen one. However, the impact of choosing solitude extends beyond just yourself. By prioritizing your own needs, you set an example for others to do the same. You show that it's okay to step back, reflect, and focus on what truly matters. This can inspire those around you to respect their own boundaries and seek out the solitude they need, creating a ripple effect of positive change. On the flip side, choosing solitude can also have its downsides. You might find yourself isolated not just physically, but emotionally as well. The more you withdraw, the more disconnected you may feel from those around you. It's a delicate balance, finding the right amount of solitude without completely severing ties with the outside world. But for a chosen one, this is a challenge that comes with the territory. Being a chosen one means accepting that not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay. You were never meant to fit in with the crowd. Your purpose is to stand out and lead by example. This role requires you to accept your differences and use them as strengths rather than seeing them as obstacles. Accepting your role also means recognizing the importance of your solitude and protecting it fiercely. It's easy to get swayed by the opinions of others, but you must stay grounded in your truth. The more you honor your need for space, the more aligned you'll be with your purpose, and the more you'll be able to fulfill the mission you were chosen for. Ultimately, being a chosen one is a gift, even if it comes with challenges. The key is to accept it fully, to acknowledge the responsibility that comes with it, and to use your unique perspective to make a positive impact on the world. This journey is yours alone, and the more you accept that, the more fulfilling and rewarding it will be. One of the most difficult aspects of being a chosen one is dealing with the constant misunderstanding from others. But what if, instead of seeing this as a burden, you saw it as a strength? Being misunderstood often means you're on the right path, a path that's unique, challenging, and true to who you are. When others don't get you, it's a sign that you're doing something different, something that hasn't been done before. It's easy to follow the crowd, but it takes real strength to forge your own path, even when others don't see the value in it. This strength is what sets chosen ones apart and allows them to achieve greatness. In fact, the more misunderstood you are, the more potential you have to make a significant impact. It means you're not just repeating what's already been done, you're creating something new, something that has the power to change the world. Accept the misunderstanding because it's a sign that you're on the path to greatness. Navigating relationships can be particularly challenging for those who are chosen. The unique journey and heightened sensitivity often mean that relationships with friends, family, and colleagues require careful balance. When you prioritize your need for solitude, it can sometimes create tension with those who may not fully understand your reasons. It's important to communicate your needs clearly and compassionately. Letting others know that your withdrawal isn't a reflection of your feelings towards them, but rather a necessity for your well-being, can help mitigate misunderstandings.
Open dialogue can bridge the gap between your need for space and their desire for connection.
It's crucial to seek out relationships with individuals who resonate with your path. Surrounding yourself with people who appreciate and respect your journey can provide the support and understanding you need. These relationships will help you maintain your equilibrium and continue your mission with a sense of harmony and encouragement. As a chosen one, your path is not always easy, and it's often misunderstood by those around you. But that's what makes it so powerful. By accepting your need for solitude and staying true to your purpose, you're setting an example and making a difference even if others don't see it right away. Keep walking your path and don't forget, you were chosen for a reason. If you found this video helpful, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to stay connected with more content like this. Your support means a lot, and it helps us continue to share insights that resonate with chosen ones like you.